Hey everyone, Venki here and welcome back to the channel. If you are a Jio Fiber user and have a Jio Settop Box with you, you would agree that despite being an Android TV box, Jio has totally restricted all the Android TV features like accessing Play Store, sideload apps and even Chromecast. But thankfully, Jio has included some nifty little features that are very useful. Now after I have shot the entire video and edited most of the part, I got a new update on the setup box. So I had to recheck and shoot again some of the parts. The build number of the setup box is now changed from 5.05 to 5.71. This update comes with some new features, but couple of features from the previous version are removed. So I will mention if any feature is exclusive to one of the versions, but most of the features I showed work on both the versions. So without wasting any time, let's quickly check some useful tips and tricks for the Jio setup box. Did you know that you can take a screenshot of the TV with the setup box? Just long press the power button and you will get the power menu. Now using the navigation keys, select the screenshot option. Be it home screen or something from the internet or capturing your highest score in the games. You can easily do it instead of taking out your phone to capture it. Now do remember that the screenshot won't work with video playback due to copyright issues, and it would just show a blank screen in such case. To check the screenshots, you can open the Photos app and access them. If you're wondering how to check the network speed on the setup box, it's very simple. Go to Settings, Application and select Net Velocity. It should open this screen. Now press Go and it will give the download and upload speed. After that, it will do some server test of some popular sites. So if you have any buffering issues on the setup box, just check your network speed from here. To uninstall any app from the setup box, there are two methods. The first one would be to open the Jio Store app and go to My App section. And in the installed apps, you can select the app you want to uninstall and click the button. The second is the traditional way. Head over to the Settings, Applications, Downloaded Apps and uninstall from the app menu. You can also clear app data from here if you have issues with any particular app regarding subscription. In the latest update, the System App section has been removed and there is a dedicated tab for just uninstalling the apps. So you can use this option too. Talking about subscriptions, if you are on $399 or $699 plan and would want to use your own subscriptions on the OTT apps, you can easily do that. For example, I have my own Hotstar premium subscription and I want to use that on the Jio setup box. For doing that, just head over to the app and go to the login page and activate the device from the phone or browser. And there you go. I have my Hotstar Premium logged into the setup box. The same method can be followed for Sony Live, Voot or any app that's available on the Jio App Store. If the OTT app has some previous login credentials, just do the cleared app data method I showed you and you will get the option to log in with your own subscription. In the latest update, Jio has included a dark mode feature with which the settings interface and the home screen turns dark, and it actually looks good. Let me show you. In the settings page, go to the last option, Screensaver and Theme. Now tap on Choose Theme where you get two options, light and dark. Choose the dark theme. That's it. Now the settings page and the home interface turn black. I wish the theme was also applicable to Photos and Music app, but it is not. Maybe in future hope to see that. The Universal Remote feature has been included in the latest update, with which you can control some TV functions with the setup box remote itself. For setting up, go to the Settings, Remote and Accessories, and select Universal Remote. Now tap on Begin. It will first try the auto setup mode and for most of the TVs it might not work. So we need to select our TV brand to configure manually. To change the alphabet, press side navigation key and scroll to the first letter of your TV brand. Mine's OnePlus, so I'll search for O. Once found, just tap on it and it will ask to hold the set-top box remote mute button till the TV mutes. My TV responded by muting, so I can say it works. Let's test now. You can see that I can control the TV volume directly with the set-top box remote and even mute the TV rather than just the set-top box. This feature works even when we are not using the set-top box. Now I am on the Android TV home screen, but I am able to control the volume with this remote. The navigation and the voice control on the TV doesn't work, but the power control of the TV works. If you single press the power button, the set-top box will turn on and off, but if you long press the power button, the TV will turn on and off. To turn off this feature, you can long press universal key on the remote for 3 to 5 seconds and it will be back to the set-top box only mode. Repeat the same for the universal mode. In the universal remote feature, we were able to control the TV with the set-top box remote. But if we have a TV that has HDMI CEC feature, we can turn on/off both the TV and set-top box together. To turn on this feature on the set-top box, head over to Settings, HDMI Audio Settings, and toggle on HDMI CEC 1 key power off. Similarly, make sure that HDMI CEC is turned on the TV settings. On the OnePlus TV, it's located in Input Settings. Now once this set, when you turn off your TV, the set-top box will automatically turn off. No need to turn off the set-top box separately. Also, when you have to turn on the set-top box and the TV, just turn on the set-top box and the TV will turn on automatically. This HDMI CEC option will also help in auto switching from Android home screen to Jio Settop Box when you turn it on. The live TV channels on Jio Settop Box have to be accessed through the Jio TV Plus app, and it is not a single step process. The traditional way is to scroll to live TV section of the app and then search across the rows for the required channel. Also, once we open any channel, to switch to another channel there's no shortcut to, as the channel control buttons don't work, nor can we press the channel number. So we have to come back and then go to the other channel. So the best and the easiest way would be to use the voice search. You can press the mic button on the remote and speak out the channel's name for the particular channel to open. This works even when you're watching some channel. So technically, we can open a live TV channel from any screen quickly. I have seen that the voice recognition works 90% of the times. Though it's obvious that voice search for live TV channels is the best and fastest way, it may not be comfortable for everyone, and it's always better to scroll through different channels and see what's being played. When you open the Jio TV Plus app, instead of scrolling to the live TV section, you can press the red button to directly access the live TV menu and glide through the channels based on the category or open the channel guide itself. This channel guide feature is a really good addition, and there are a couple of things you can do here to make the most out of it. The first being the channel numbers. If you have not seen my Jio TV Plus channel list video, do check that out. I have given the numbers for the all live TV channels. You can press the channel number directly on the live TV channel guide and the particular channel will open. To go to another channel, press back and reach the channel guide again to repeat the same. The second option is the favorite option. If there are particular channels that you and your family watches regularly and you would want to easily access them, then on the channel guide, scroll to the channel and press red button on the remote, and it will be added to your favorite list. Once you add all your favorite ones, go to the favorite section in the channel guide and keep switching between them. There's also a reminder feature, but I was never able to make it work. If you guys were successful with it, let me know in the comments. If you have a USB camera lying with you, you can simply connect it to the USB port of the setup box and capture photos and videos with it. Go to Photos app on the Jio Settop Box and scroll to Live section. You will find Take Picture option. But you need to connect a USB drive for capturing photos and videos because the system doesn't allow saving them on local storage. So just connect a drive and then start capturing photos and videos. The photo and video quality are actually decent. You can use this feature to take some group selfies or some tutorial videos. Now that we know that the Jio Settop Box supports USB camera, the functionality doesn't stop at just photos and videos. You can even do live streaming from Facebook directly from the setup box. Go to the settings in the Photos app and add your Facebook account. Once successfully logged in and you give the permissions, it's done. You can select the account you want to go to Facebook Live if you have multiple accounts linked with the same login. Now go back to the Live tab in the Photos app and select Facebook Live. Here's me doing a live stream. As you can see that the experience is not that great and there's quite an amount of delay. The video also isn't so smooth. So right now it's functional and if you want to use it you can use. But hopefully with updates it might improve. Another feature that we can make use of with the USB camera is the video calling. Jio is pretty much confused with many video call options, but the best one of all is Jio Meet app. You can download the app from the Jio store. Once installed, activate your account from phone or browser and you are good to go. It almost feels like Zoom app, and in fact I find the experience better than Google Duo on Android TV. The video is stable and voices are clear from both sides. I tested this app with 3 different cameras and video calling worked well with all the 3 cameras. We'll list the link to those cameras in the description, so do check them out. If you have an Android TV, you might know that even Android TV doesn't support Google Photos app. But if you are someone who generally keep photos stored on Google Photos and you would want to quickly access them from the setup box on the go, then it's pretty easy. Just add your Google account to the Photos app in its settings. And once you do the required account verification, all the photos will be accessible from the album section of photos. You can see my photos and videos uploaded on Google Photos being reflected here date-wise. Though this has a slight privacy risk that someone else in the house can see your photos, but if you know that no one else will access the setup box other than your family, you are good to go. You can also sync photos and videos from Facebook and Jio Cloud. This feature can be surely useful for many users out there. Now previously I showed you that you can take screenshots of the TV and also capture photos with USB camera. Obviously we would want them to be available on our phone so that we can share with our friends or social media. So to access them, you need to keep the USB drive connected to the setup box and open Jio Home app on your phone. If you don't have this app, install it as it's loaded with many features. Make sure to keep the phone also connected to the Jio Fiber. Select My Media after logging in. Now on the top portion, select menu icon and you should see the setup box listed. You will now see all the photos, videos, music and documents, along with the screenshots taken and the photos and videos captured from the camera. You can also access contents available in USB drive. So if you have some downloaded videos stored on USB, you can use this method to watch videos wirelessly on your phone. Not just watching, you can even download them to the phone. This is definitely a great feature, like a wireless media server. Keep your photos and videos on them and all your family can access them from their own phones using Jio Home app. Though there is no support for Chromecast to screen mirror the phone or cast media from phone, With the help of Jio Home app, we can play the media from phone on the TV. In the My Media section, make sure that the storage selected on the top menu is phone media. You can now browse through the media on your phone and tap on it to play on the set-top box or any Android TV. The video will now play on the device selected even if you lock the phone. Not just videos, but you can also play audio and cast photos too. Jio Settop Box doesn't allow connecting your Bluetooth speaker or earphones for the audio output. But there's a trick to make it happen. Thanks to the video uploaded by Visual Fix channel, because of which I came to know about this process. You would need a USB mouse for this method. Connect the USB dongle to the Settop Box USB port and now go to Settings, Remote and Accessories. Keep your Bluetooth device in pairing mode. I'm keeping my Buds Z in pairing mode now. Then get the mouse cursor below software version and click on the device that is listed as already paired. And it should start listing all the Bluetooth devices available for pairing. Tap again on the device you want to connect and it will ask for pairing request. Accept it and it will be connected. Now as you can see, the volume bar shows Bluetooth symbol as audio is coming out from the Buds Z. Even the pause and resume feature works when we remove the buds from the ears. I tested and I did not face any lag. The sound quality is also good through the Bluetooth devices. In the latest update, Jio added a dedicated option to search and connect Bluetooth devices. But unfortunately, it doesn't seem to work. I tried multiple times with multiple devices, but still it was unable to detect any Bluetooth device. So make sure to pair your speaker or Bluetooth device before you get the new update so that you can use the Bluetooth device even after the new update. Hopefully Jio will fix this issue soon. With the Jio Home app, we can control the Jio Settop Box directly from the phone without the physical remote. Select My Remote option on the app and there would be two options: Bluetooth mode and Wi-Fi mode. Let's try the Wi-Fi mode first. Both the setup box and phone should be on the Jio network and then pair them. The Wi-Fi mode has three remote sections. First is the navigation section with arrow keys and some shortcuts. Second is the remote section for volume and media control. And third is for entering numbers. We can also turn the setup box on and off from the phone. Now if we switch to the Bluetooth mode, we get a fourth section which is the gamepad. We can use the phone as gamepad to play all the games that are available on the Jio Games section. There are limited games and mostly are arcade type low graphic ones, but it's fun to play some of them. The controls are good and responsive. It's a must-try feature. I really wish this feature could be made compatible for all TVs with Android TV games. As the Jio store has limited app support, you might not find some OTT apps or music apps that you use regularly. But we can access the content thanks to the new Jio Pages browser. This is undoubtedly Jio's best app. Let's take Airtel Xstream for example. The app is unavailable on the store, but if you have the subscription for Xstream and would want to access the content, just use the Jio Pages browser to access the web version of the apps. The navigation on the web version apps wouldn't be as smooth as a dedicated app, but you can at least access the content. Scroll down and select Maximize to play in full screen. I was able to play TV content and some movies. I also tried with AHA site as AHA app is not available and I was able to play the content well. The audio and video work fine with minor issues like buffering in some of the content. You can follow the same method for Apple TV and other media playing site you want. Make sure to bookmark them so that you can quickly access them again when you want to. If your setup box has issues of not booting up or not responding, you won't be able to reset it from the interface. During such situations, you can hard reset by using the reset option provided at the bottom of the setup box. You can see a small arrow mark here. Take a pin and long press it for around 10 seconds and the setup box would go into a factory reset. After that, you can reset up the box and it would take some time to install all the apps and show you the subscriptions. With the help of Jio Home app, you can access your phone's content directly on the setup box. You don't even have to cast them. Just head over to My Media section and go to Share folder. Then select the folder from the phone you want to share it, be it your camera picture folder or music folder. Once you share them, go to Photos app on the setup box and in the storages you will be able to see the phone's name. Here my Samsung phone listed. All the photos and videos in the folder I shared will be available here and we can browse through without having to cast from the phone manually. The Jio Settop Box does have a screensaver option, but it only shows a color flow and no other option is available. Not even the option to use our own photos. But luckily there is at least one alternative. Go to Jio Store and search for Astro and you should get this AstroPod app. Install it. Once installed, go back to Screensaver settings and you will get the AstroPod listed in Screensavers. Tap on AstroPod once, even though it shows selected. Now when you start the screensaver, the Astro photo of the day will show up. There are some nice Astro photos with good transitions and trivia shade. If you're bored with the color screensaver, then you should try this for sure. So those were some interesting things you should know about the Jio Settop Box. Hopefully some of them can be of good use to you guys. Let me know in the comments your favorite feature of the setup box. Do hit the subscribe button for more such videos and like the video. See you guys in the next one.